Welcome back, my fellow humans. Good to see you. For whatever reason, my shit decided to put the live stream thing up there very quickly. Don't know why, but there it was. So if you haven't done so, go ahead and hit like since it did it automatically for me. More on likes we get, the better. I'm Professor Keith, Carolina Keith, Keith the Simp, whatever you want to call me. I'm cool with it. Welcome to Crypto After Dark, everybody. It's 11 p.m. on the East Coast. That's why we call it Crypto After Dark. Started a little bit late. Why? YouTube was straight tripping, and then my streaming software was straight tripping. I know, right? No excuses. Boo this man. So some crazy shit happened in the last couple of days, didn't it? I know it probably hurt a lot of different people's feelings, and I'm sorry about that, but we must discuss. We must be diligent. We must discuss. If you're a member of our Discord group, then you were probably in stable coins. You were prepared for this, weren't you? You were prepared for all the monstrosity that is this trash ass market. You're prepared for what happened while the market went down 30% in one day. You're prepared for that. Were you in the Discord or not? If you weren't, I suggest you join up. Why? Because it could help you a lot. You could make a lot of money. You could save a lot of money by joining us on our Discord. Where's our Discord at? What's right here on 786unlimited.com. Click on Discord link. Takes you right to Discord. Once you get to Discord, you can decide to become a Patreon member. Patreon is $8 or $16. I don't really care which one you want to do, but $16 is unlimited. You get full access. We have Zoom meetings, and I post everything that I do in unlimited chat. We talk about crypto nonstop 24/7. That's how we do it. Now let's get into what we're going to talk about tonight. As you saw in the thumbnail, the bears are in cruise control here. What do I mean by that? Bears are in cruise control. The bears have hit the cruise control button, and they're just straight chilling. Nothing to worry about. It's time to break that down a little bit one by one. First, say hi to everyone. Who we got in here? Juan Pablo. What's up, brother? Good to see you. What's up? He says, is Luna still chartable? Absolutely it is, and it looked bad. What's up, Jeremy? Crypto Trauma, good to see you. Heather Seigel, good to see you, ma'am. The mayor, what's up? Big Dex. Texas has the AMRG hookup. Where my Node Savage at? He's in and out a little bit. But he's still around. Zoso, good to see you. Caught up on the MACD RSI 8 videos, more prepared this time. Let's go. Good job. Joe D said bears. Bears. You're right. Bears rule you. That's right. Ignacio Cervantes. Where Keith at? Keith's here. Just took a second to get my shit right. What's up, group? Good to see you, brother. Martini time. What's up, dude? Parker 55. What's up? Shorty Guzman. Good to see you. John Pavlon. What's up? Conrad. Excited to be here and learn. Good to meet you, bro. I think this is the first time I've seen you on here. What's up? Glad to see you and welcome. We like everyone here, especially people named Conrad. Frog with a hat. Seen you before. What's up? Gina, good to see you. Yay, made it to another live stream. What's up, my lady? Hello, ladies. Oh, I'm an idiot. What's up, Stifler? Good to see Stifler. He says, howdy. $1,000,000 Shakespeare. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Chronic Carl. Why don't we talk about Strong anymore? Well, we can if you want to, but it's been in a bear market. But if you'd like to talk about it, we can. Dreamer 3. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Ron Poteet. What's up, my friend? Joe M says, you're the man. No, you're the man. Peter Navarro says, what's up? Anomaly. What's up, Big Keith? I'm Big Keith now. Okay. What's up, Big Pete? Like you say, Big Peter, they're going to kick me off YouTube. It wasn't really that funny. Ghostly guy, what's up? Good to see you. Liam. Good week for hot pants. Summer's here. Yeah, heck yeah, it is, bro. Short shorts are out in full effect. The short shorts are everywhere. Aspiring adult says, hey, what's up? Idiot terrorist says, duh, bears. It's about right. So let's have a gander and let's talk about what the bears have done, shall we? First, Bitcoin on a large grand scale has started to fail the take profit lines that it hit on the monthly chart. We step out to the monthly and have a look. We see that we hit these take profit lines several months ago. Since we've hit those take profit lines, we have utterly failed them. And if you were charting this on the monthly, as you should have been, you start to get the feeling very rapidly that this is a bear market months ago. Being prepared would have been better. Being in stable coins and taking profits after a massive run up would have been the best thing to do. Interestingly enough, a lot of us have been sitting in stable coins for a long time now. Now's an opportunity to take this as a learning experience and not as a quitting experience, but as a way to say, ah, shit, what did I do wrong, and fix it. We're failing all three of our take profit lines at 1618, 1414, and 1272. Likely when that happens, we continue to go down. How much farther down could we go? Well, that's an excellent question, and let's see if we can analyze a little bit. Now, Groot is on here, and he'll tell you that likely it's never hit all-time high before after a halvening. Okay? It never retouches all-time high after a halvening, I should say. Okay? Will this time be different? It could, but historically speaking, it hasn't. Where's the next monthly support here for Bitcoin? Well, kind of doesn't exist, does it? If that's the case, where's the next weekly support for Bitcoin? Kind of doesn't exist, does it? That's a little bit heartbreaking for people to see, but the fact remains the same. It doesn't have any support. Even back here, it had a little. Even back here, it kind of wicked down, got close. It kind of seems like this very well may happen again. Very well may lose a lot of ground here on Bitcoin to the bears. Bears need to get their money too, and it appears they're going to get it. How much farther down could we go? Let's pull a fib here and just look on the monthly and say, man, this thing could go down farther. How much farther could it go? Well, 23,149 is the next fib line down at 382. If we pull down here to the bottom, we see 21,113 or 21,258-ish. That's a lot of stuff pointing toward 20,000 already. Let's throw the pivots up there and have a gander at those. There's a pivot line at 22,148. Okay, we're getting there. We're having some numbers pop up that maybe lead us in a certain direction of down. Not looking great, is it, folks? I know, right? Perhaps now would be the time to not be in a bunch of assets. Interestingly enough, from 70,000 to 33,000 is about 55%. It's 55% value lost in Bitcoin long term. Does that sound good to everyone? You lost 55%. Does that sound like something you'd want to be in? No. In fact, recently, Terra Luna's anchor protocol, UST, depegged from the dollar. It went down to about 63 cents for a couple minutes. That's still not as big a loss as Bitcoin over time. I know you don't want to hear that, but that's the facts. It's the facts. Nothing we do here is guessing. Everything we do is fact-driven, fact-based, and data-purposed. As you see, this thing is failing the 821 on a monthly. Everything screams sell here. What do our other indicators say tomorrow? I would say, what do our other indicators say now, not tomorrow? I just happen to look up and read. RSI is trending down. Not great. MACD. Trending down. Not great. Pivots. It's under the pivot. There's another pivot at 21,000. Not great. That's all on a monthly. Nothing looks good there. How about weekly? Weekly, same story. Everything pointing down, breaking levels, failing support. Not great. What about daily? So there may be some daily pressure relief here. While the MACD is trending down, it's way down. It hasn't been this low since December. RSI oversold on the daily. Perhaps there's some relief bouncing in here. This is what I meant by bears in cruise control. They don't always have to have the floor the pedal smashed to the floor. Sometimes the bears let up a little bit, take profits, and wait. And that's exactly what you're seeing happen here. You're seeing the bears take a shit ton of profits after yesterday and relax. They just hit a home run. Bam, out of the park. Drove the market down over 20%, in some places 30%. Do you think they just want to stay in that? No, they want to take some profits. Get some money out. Take your money and giggle about it. That's exactly what's happening right now. These little relief bounces that you see, which feel good for the time being, right? Oh man, that daily, it's showing me this may be the bottom. Wrong. Don't catch falling knives. This is trending down, not trending up. When this trend changes and starts trending up, then we can talk. Until then, you're in a bear market, folks. In a bear market, you need to be more risk adverse. You need to be stopping with all the hurry up and buy, hurry up and buy. And you need to wait for some confirmation. Not only do you not have anything close to an 821 EMA buy here, but you don't have an 821 EMA cross. And since this is a bear market, you'd like to see the 821 EMA cross first, and then your 2 candles over the EMA after that, to be more risk adverse and to save yourself some money. You don't want to be so heavy on the risk. In a bear market, you must pull back on the throttle. It's crucial that you understand this. We are in a bear market, folks. You cannot go crazy. You must wait and be patient. As I have explained before, bear markets can last 2.5 years, 3 months, a year and a half. No one has a crystal ball, so you must take your time and wait. Anything more than that, and you're going to fail. Why take risks that are unnecessary? You don't need that. You don't need the stress. You don't need to expose your wallet to losses for a small gain. It's not worth it. So think about what you're doing and be smarter than the other people. Now, let's go answer some questions, and then we'll get back into some more stuff here. Shall we? And we shall. Okay. What's we got here? Shawtown, what's up? Good to see you, brother. What's up, Nate Lambo? Jeremy Monroe, he's not even that drunk. Senazar, what's up? In God voice, please, he said. Give me the green light on some buys, bro. Sorry, Joe, ain't none. Electric Ken says, good, brother, just finding regular stocks to get into. That's what Ken talked about. He said he wanted to be ready for that. He was going to buy some regular equities to get into whenever the bear market came for crypto. Not a bad play at all. Not a bad play at all. And because of that, more money will be made. We have a stocks, equities, and ETF channel in the Discord now, as well as a Forex channel, in case anyone wants to go trade currency pairs or regular stocks while crypto looks like shit. Fair enough, fair enough. You live and learn, Joe said. Fonzie, what's up, dude? Shorty Guzman, good to see you. What's up, Terry? Bitcoin, the standard Big Deck said. The group says 27, 28K. Yeah, I tend to agree with that, and I'll even go a little bit farther than that in a second. Brett Walker, what's up? CPI pump tomorrow, lower high, then dump it. Nope, I don't even think we get a lower high. I think we're going to see more of this nonsense. I think we're going to get a lower low and more lower lows and more lower lows. I think it's not necessarily a higher high, or I'm sorry, a lower high unless you go down on lower time frames, which I'm not doing in a bear market. Not going to happen. Not even close. I'm going to back off on the risk big time. I may scalp some trades and run some leverage trades just to get back and forth and make a little bit of money each day. Just enough money to goof off with, make a little bit of money to live. In case you didn't know, I am crypto dependent. This is what I do for a living. TA is what I do for a living. I make money and I feed my family based on charts, folks. Don't tell me it doesn't work. I live it. Educated Dummy, what's up, brother? All this talk about food shortages, Campbell Soup, food stocks doing good. I think Shorty shared that chart earlier too. Bro Hamid, how would one figure out when the best time to short is during these relief bounces? So if I'm going to short, it's going to be on low time frames. That's just me. I like to get in and get out. If I see a market go down 30% in one day, I'm expecting the next day for a relief bounce. Rarely does it do that, and it did it yesterday. I just expect some relief there. All right. That doesn't mean it will happen. It just means I expect it. When that happens, let that relief bounce happen. Give it a day or three. And then let's look to find another short position. That's how I do it. That's just one way, but there's many ways. What's up, DA? Says, sup, G Unit. Good to see you. Miss Kelly Slade, how are you? Big Jeff, learn. That's what's up. Juan Macedo says, hit that like button. I got BTC 26,250. Thank God I'm not a gambler, Joe says. That's correct. You boat? I think that's boat. A U-boat. Damn it, I get it. I'm an idiot. I get it now. Okay, I get it. Let's see. I lost because I believed in alt season. Yep. Don't buy the Twitter hype. Big important thing to understand. Don't buy the Twitter hype. All right. Let's look at Bitcoin again. I want to dig a little deeper down on the daily chart. So there was a daily channel here that was trading. See the purple channel here. This purple channel was holding. It has since failed. There's a head and shoulders formation here. This head and shoulders formation played out very well. And then it failed very well. I know you're going to look at this and say, that's not good. Incorrect. That means the technical analysis is holding up and things are playing out the way the chart showed. I had take profit lines down here at 1272, 1414, and 1618. Two of them have been hit already. Here is the pivot lines. As you see, we're flirting with S3 right now. We went under it, but now we're back over it. This is good. It needs to hold this level of 31,225 and maintain it. It's actually 31,240, call it 250. If it can't hold this, as you see, there's a CME gap right here at 25 grand, which just so happens to be pretty close to 1618. Just so happens that this CME gap is the second gap, the highest gap. There's another one at 18,000. Remember earlier when I said that there was no monthly support back to previous all-time high? The previous all-time high is 18,900 or 18,000, about where that CME gap is down there. So what you're saying is we could come down there and close that gap. Boy, that's going to hurt some feelings, isn't it? I'm sorry if that happens, but that's just the way things work. I believe this CME gap is going to close right here down to 24,500-ish. Okay. This looks like it will. That could also be 25,000. You can just get those numbers and call them even. If we look back at a bit higher and pull the fibs down to this level, which would be the lower low before the lower high, as you see, that fib line lines up with 25,820. Kind of makes me think that's going to happen. And I'm not sure when that will happen. The timing isn't exactly my best strong point, and I'll be the happiest to tell you I'm not the best at timing. But when you give me the chart and let me have time to analyze it, I'm usually going to find out the thing that's going to happen. Looks like 25,820 is going to come in. Once I saw that 36,000 level get hit, this was in the cards. We already saw it, and we're already shorting, prepared for it. I hit a home run on EOS just the other day, EOS. Shorted the shit out of that. I shorted TRX, shorted Luna, got kicked out on Luna because it went up first and then back down. My stops were a little tight. I was being careful. Oh well, and I haven't shorted Luna since. That's the way I work. Whenever I make a move and I fail, I'm the first one to jump out of that shit, okay? And say I'm not going back and dipping my feet back in that water. If you haven't done so, folks, please go hit the like button. We got 53 people on, 40 likes. The more likes we get, the more YouTube pushes us up, and the higher up in the algorithm we'll go. Real quick, some more questions because we've got 9 more minutes. We only do 30-minute streams on Tuesdays now. And the reason is because we do a Wednesday stream or a European stream on Wednesdays, and I like to split them up 30 minutes and 30 minutes so I don't get burned out doing this. Who wants to get burned out? Nobody. Any more tips? Any more TA tips you can give out? Absolutely, PNG. That's what we do here. We do technical analysis. Ask me a question about a particular indicator or a particular chart. We can dig into it. Usually on Thursday, we go 100% over the market and we break into it pretty deep. But we use everything that we have here. We use one step at a time, and we use for Confluence. If you need some videos to watch and you want to learn a little bit more, which it sounds like you do, here we have instructional videos for you. Okay. I'll put the link right here. I'll copy that and I'll paste it right here. That's the instructional video list. You can look at that, and all those instructional videos are what I use to trade with. Yes, that's really what I use. That's really how I do it. I tell you how to do this for free. Yes, some people require more intense learning. If you'd like a one-on-one setting and you're having a hard time picking up this stuff simply by reading or watching me, we can go one-on-one and I can teach you there. Here's the Calendly link for one-on-one session. I'm currently booked up pretty good, but if you're going to get in while you can, because it books out 90 days in advance. That's right. As you see, no May times available. There are 3 June times left. Actually, 3, 4, 5, 6 June times left. After this, it's going to be July and up. And guess what, folks? July is already booking as well. So you better get in and play ball if you want. It's just the way it goes. I can't get to everyone, but I try. So you might have to wait. What's up, Ship Stacks? Good to see you, bro. Keith, seeing a lot of people scalping, leveraging, and I can read the charts thanks to you. But what's your advice to someone who's never done it before? Just stay away for now. If you're going to short, you need to practice spot trading first. What I'd like for you to do is practice buy sales with a fake account, or just write down what you do. I've historically said this a lot. I write down everything I do here, okay? Everything I do, every trade I make, I write down. I highlight what I'm doing, and I go back and I recheck myself. I have a highlighter system. I have a bucket full of highlighters right here, okay? When I make a good trade, green. When I make a bad trade, purple. When I find my mistake, I highlight it in pink. When I find my mistake and I fix it, I highlight it in orange. It's quite simple, okay? I have my highlighter system. I'm old school. You could do this on a spreadsheet if you'd like. I know Steven's a lot more spreadsheet and computer oriented. I just like to write shit down sometimes. It helps me remember. Got a lot of shit rolling around inside my cranium, and sometimes I forget things and like to write them down based on that. Spreadsheets aren't my strong point. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Steven's great with spreadsheets. So, if that helps you, go for it. No time to learn like the present centers are. Just telling you keep the low leverage. Yeah, if you're going to leverage trade 5x and under, you can just do 2x. That way it's a leverage trade, but it's not crazy. I never put more than $300 in my futures wallet or my leverage wallet. Why is that? Well, that's so I never lose too much if it goes south. That way you only lost $300 and your tuition was cheap. Go ahead and throw $30,000 in there and see what happens. You will lose. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay. Traveling, what's up, bro? He said, I'll close that gap. Absolutely. I think it's going to happen. And now we have a gap above us, which is what Groot just said, which is important to understand also. There is a gap. Let me erase these fibs and make it a little cleaner to see here. I'll take pivots off, 821 off. And as you see right here, there's a gap from what appears to be about 35,000 to 34,000 and a half. 35.2 to 34.2. Let's call it that. That gap will close eventually too, which means the price will come back up here and flirt with this gap and then fail more. Likely. Give it some time. It may take a little bit to play out, but it will happen. Otherwise, you're going to see down now. And then later on, this gap will fill. Historically, there was a gap around 15,000, 16,000 on Bitcoin, and that lasted 2.5 years. No, this is not 2017, 2018, 2019. This is different. The world has evolved, folks. There are FTX, Crypto.com, Coinbase, commercials, Kraken commercials on TV now. They sponsor arenas, their own basketball jerseys, their own football jerseys, their own umpires in baseball. Understand that things aren't the same anymore, okay? Things may move even more rapidly now. If that's the case, I kind of hope for a shortened bear market, and I think we may get it, but I don't know that. I have no crystal ball. I'd like to tell you otherwise, but I can't yet. I know the next Bitcoin halving isn't until March or May of 2024. So it could be a while before supply and demand has a disruption in it and things happen. Let's see. High Water Investor, what's up, good brother? Good to see you. Hit like, Ignacio says. That's right. Writing it down is proven to help you learn, remember better. Absolutely. I think that gap gets closed in October. There you go. Terry said October he likes the CME gap to get closed, and you could be right. It could just jog sideways until then. What if October is the gap closer that precedes us into moving into a bull market? Okay. High probability that could happen. Does that mean the 18,000 gap closes? Maybe not. It's never closed all the way down to previous all-time high before after a halving. We'll see if that happens for the first time. We don't have a crystal ball. Let's be smart about it. Show us the crypto safe haven. Okay, you ready? There you go. Right about here is your crypto safe haven. They don't exist. It's very important to understand this. We got 2 minutes left, and I'm going to use this last 2 minutes to talk to you. It's very important to understand that crypto is no safe haven. There are no real blue chips. Blue chips is an assumption. Blue chips are something that are likely to never fail. Something like Google. Could Google fail? Yes. So is it even a blue chip? No, not really. It's unlikely that Google fails tomorrow, but it could happen. Facebook has taken a big punch in the gut lately. Okay. Ford, probably not going to fail. General Motors, probably not going to fail. Those are blue chips. GE, probably not going to fail. Pratt and Whitney, probably not going to fail. Okay. Big corporations that are employing hundreds of thousands of people. It's important that that keeps going. And likely the government will step in to help if that happens. That's not the case for crypto. Crypto is extremely volatile. It's new. It's a newer asset class. It's the first new asset class since Forex, which is 40 years old, 50 years old. How long is it going to take before crypto has real utility? Could be another decade, decade and a half. Could be 5 years. Could be next week. You don't know that. What I see in crypto is mega volatility in a current bear market. Until that changes, there's not a single asset that you can convince me I need to buy and hold. Not going to happen. There is no buying and holding over here from me. Unless it's a buy signal on the chart and I'm going to gain value, I am not going to buy it. I won't buy a car that I know is going to lose value unless I understand that I'm going to get tons of use out of that car for years and years and years, aka utility. I'm not going to buy a house that I know is going to drop in value. That's kind of a bad investment. Your financial advisor would tell you the same thing. You got into crypto. You chose to be your own financial advisor. It's high time that you act like your own investment and financial advisor. If an investment is failing, why the fuck are you in it? If it's failing, why are you in it? Emotions. Rule number 1 of investing, folks, no emotions allowed. None. There can be no emotions. Money doesn't care about you. You cannot care about it. It is a tangible asset. It is not a living, breathing organism. No emotions. Now, all that being said, we will be back on tomorrow, Wednesday at 1 p.m. And then we'll have our normal 1 hour live stream on Thursday. So I hope to see a bunch of you guys there. If you need anything, hit me up on Discord, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Patreon. I'll be happy to help you out with anything you need. Till then, I'll see y'all on the next video. I'll leave you with this and the late great notorious B.I.G.'s words. You could have been anywhere in the world, but 75 of you chose to be here with me. And I appreciate the hell out of that. I really do, everyone. Thank you guys very much. Hope I helped. I hope we help. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Y'all be good. Peace.